Hello friends, welcome back and welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to be doing chores inside and outside, my normal spring stuff. Here I'm changing out my bedding and curtains for spring. I like something lighter for the warmer weather. Although we have had a lot cooler weather here in Washington state than normal. So just a couple weeks ago we even had snow. So I'm just going to go ahead and go outside when I can in between the rain showers or hail showers. We're putting up new arbors in the circular garden. I'm really excited about this. I'm not sure what I'm going to plant on them yet. I'm thinking about climbing berries or maybe grapes, or maybe I'm just going to stick with flowers. I'm not sure. So suggestions would be great. I've been adding flowering bushes and shrubs for the last 10 years, and it used to be just daylilies in this circular area, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. I use a lot of the flowers and stuff as herbal medicines that I make myself here at home or that I mix together. But we've also got new dwarf fruit trees. We got new ones last year as well, but I've gotten more this year. And some of them are single fruit and some are espalier. And I'm just going to put them in bigger pots and just place them around the circular garden. The ground here has a lot of clay in it. And even though we've amended it, not everything survives planted in that area. So I have about half of my garden planted. By last year, by this time, I had my entire garden planted. It was just a lot warmer last year, earlier, but this year it seems to be a lot cooler. So hopefully it's just a temporary thing and warms back up soon. I'm ready for long days in my garden in the sun. So we finally got the chickens' yard outside of their pen fenced, and it already had a fence around it because we used to have about 80 chickens. Early 2020, I sold them all, and part of the fence got tore down for something else, and we just hadn't put it up yet. But once I got these chickens, and I only have 6, I don't want any more than that. That 80 was way too many for us. We do have a hardware store, and we do sell eggs at our hardware store. But as of right now, we just buy eggs from farmers and sell them. Actually, the people that bought our chickens sell the eggs in our store. So, but yeah, today I'm moving some plants. This is euphorbia. It's grown in the rocks and it's just real easy to pull out, roots and all. So I'm going to go ahead and transplant some of it up into the circular garden and see how it does. Like I said, the ground has a lot of clay in it. We live on the river, and that's why. But I'm hoping that if the euphorbia could grow in the rocks, in very shallow rocks, then maybe it would do okay in the clay. So I'm going to transplant some of that and see how it does. Most of what is here was all trial and error because of the ground conditions. And everything that is growing in that area is doing really well. So this is my chive patch, and I've got blueberries and peonies and roses over in that area. But I'm going to be moving some things. So this area is down by the hot tub, and we used to have a bigger hot tub. We used to have one that seated 12 to 14 people, and I told my husband we don't need that big of a tub. So I talked him into getting a 2-person tub, and I love it so much better. I've got like a little room here now. We did this, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago. 5 years ago, something like that. And I really enjoy it. We've got blinds up in the area so I can pull those blinds down and have privacy, and it blocks the wind or the rain. And we've got lights in there. It's very nice to sit out there. Like I said, it's like a little room. Okay, so that is a classic example of the weather here in Western Washington in the springtime. So that was rain and hail and cherry blossoms. Normally the cherry blossoms are coming down with the wind, so that was just a little bit different. But I figured it's time to come in and finish my house chores. So most of my basic chores are done. I've got laundry going, I've got dinner in the oven, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on adding some new recipes to my cookbook. So this is one of those cookbooks that I like to use, like scrapbooking type stuff. I'll add a photo if it's one of the kids' favorite recipes, or if it's my grandma's recipe, I'll add a photo of my grandma or my great-grandma or my mom. And look how young my dad and my sister look there. Yeah, so anyway, I like looking through my cookbook and seeing family faces, especially if it's their favorite recipe or if the recipe belonged to them, and it's fun to work on. While I'm doing that, I'm going to catch up on some of my favorite YouTube people. This is the Elliott Homestead. I love this channel. It's probably my favorite. And I also love Prepsteaders. I get a lot of really good information from this channel, and they are just such kind Christian people. You can really feel the love of God through their videos. And of course, Rachel Talbot, I've followed her for many years and love her. She reminds me of myself when I was young. So anyway, I'm just going to work on that, and my husband and I are going to end the day in the hot tub. It's the perfect day to sit in the hot tub and just reflect on the day with each other and yeah, just relax. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.